and might be complicated. How tall is the tower?
It's over 300 feet tall. It's one of the tallest structures in the city. Not counting, of course, the inscrutable tower.
Well, I can climb walls. 300 feet is a bit high. I'm sure I'll be okay.
I leave it to your discretion. Again, take the flares, as before. Is there anything else that you might need before you set out on this?
Do we still have Aqua Expurgo from the Academy?
Yes.
As long as our doses hold, that might be the most important.
Yes, in fact, I was going through the stockpile here, and we actually have some that were brewed. Once the formula was shared, I took the liberty of making sure that our own apothecary could brew up Aqua Expurgo for us, so that we didn't entirely have to rely on the Academy for it.
Smart.
So, that said, there's not too much, but if you each need a dose, here is one.
Thank you.
Are they still in needle form?
Should we take one now?
Sure, they sure are.
All right. I guess 1, 2, 3, jam it into your chest, friends. Ugh. Hurts every time.
I wonder if they could just make an arm one.
You know, I will say, if I have any recommendations, Elias, it's to let your apothecary know that an improvement on this formula into something maybe pill form or drink form might be very beneficial, rather than this scar that I'm starting to develop on my chest from jamming needles into my...
have to do it at the same spot.
Believe me, I've asked, and I was told the alternative was a suppository.
That might be preferable.
No.
No.
I'll take the stab in the chest.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Anywho.
Well, on to our story.
So, dragons and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, everybody got real uncomfortable with suppositories.
Doesn't everyone?
I mean, given that versus jamming a giant needle into your chest, I actually feel like,
Is it the jamming of it into your own chest, or is it the actual needle going in that you're uncomfortable with?
can't it be both?
I wonder if there's some kind of magic we can use to just put it in me and just like make it pass through anyways.
I'm sure there's got to be alternative methods.
We'll talk to the Academy.
Dark
Right. Anyway.
Brad,
onwards.
we're ready to head out? Just keep an eye out on the way. You never know what kind of creatures are going to pop out from some of these places.
Indeed. Well, looking at our map of the city. Alright, so you are pretty close from where you currently are. So, right now, here is the garrison. It actually occupies this entire block, right? You can see the towers there and everything and whatnot. So if that's the whole garrison right in there. So it's just a real hop, skip, and a jump down to Market Square, where you find the clock tower right here. So it's a short journey, but one through very dangerous territory.
Well, my friends, we do have the ability to fly. He's right. The fastest way might be over. I am very interested in seeing the city. It has intrigued me for many years.
So, as I said before, before, the garrison is located right here. It takes up the entire city block right there, so that's it. You can actually kind of see the perimeter there marked up on the map. And then the clock tower itself is down over here at the other end of the market square. So it's not a long journey over there. Like when Drakenheim was a living city, getting from the garrison to the market square, it would be more of an issue of traffic than time, right? The most predominant issue, as Elias Drexel said, there's a lot of ratlings occupying the market square. Wrath, I believe you were discussing the premise of possible fly.
Yes, the idea of stalking these city streets without any prior knowledge may be a quality task. This tower being the only other tall object in the city beyond the Israel Tower, it might be wise to start at the top and work around. I am open for.
I mean, logically, that makes sense. If we fly there, then we get to avoid the entire square filled with rats. We just fly to the tall tower, secure the top, work our way down.
Gives us the high ground. Smart thinking, right?
Yeah, it was Bruce's idea. He didn't hear Elias talk about it or think about it.
Okay. That sounds like a viable plan. How would you guys like to proceed then? It is early morning. As you come up from the stockade, you can see that the garrison is a flurry of activity. Already, the Hooded Lanterns field engineers have repaired the gates of the barracks itself, and there's already a whole unit of Hooded Lanterns that are all posted across the walls of the garrison with their crossbows and weapons at the ready. The ballista that you saw on the top of the towers, several of the Hooded Lanterns, you can hear the sound of hammers, and even several of the Hooded Lanterns have rigged up small cranes on the towers to bring up parts and munitions to repair the ballistas and do that. You can even see